Today I'm bringing you a maintenance on a concave nail, one of those nails that lifts up at the tip. Let me show you right here how tilted this nail came in. It grew out super angled, and honestly, it just doesn't look pretty and the client really doesn't like it. So to fix this, I start by removing about 80% of the product so we can rebuild the symmetry from scratch. That upward angle has to go. 80% of the product comes off. I dust on a little cornstarch. It helps me lift the cuticle so much easier. I push back the cuticle on the right side and the left side, so we get a really clean prep. The bit I'm using here is a long flame bit. Then I go in and clean the entire natural nail plate, getting rid of any leftover cornstarch, dust, or any product residue. To make sure that nail plate is 100% clean, I apply my prep and primer, going step 1 and step 2. After the prep and the primer, we're going to structure the symmetry with acrylic, filling in all that deformity we've got on this nail. I start with my first bead right at the tip, keeping it flat, 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 already building that square shape. Always cleaning my brush. That way, we don't get any headaches during application. Bead in the center, I place the product and glide it toward the tip, structuring a thin, symmetrical nail and correcting every imperfection. Bead at the cuticle area now, and we cannot let the product touch the skin. Always working with the very tip of the brush, sealing that finish. Application's on point. Now let's move to filing. Start filing at the tip, then the side walls, structuring that perfect square through the center. To bring this nail down, you guys, we have to work it flat. This nail is a headache, I'm not gonna lie, but if you work with the right technique, it comes out flawless, and nobody would ever guess this nail used to lift all the way up. I file the tip, I flip it, and I check. Is the square clean? Are the corners sharp? I ran the lighter over it to close in the C-curve a little because this nail also flares open at the tip. It's so important to keep it more natural and more closed, to hold that curvature. I use a pinching clip. Using the clip really matters here. Then I finish filing the top area with a small barrel fit. And I clean underneath the nail. Cleaning under there is so important so dirt doesn't build up and no makeup residue gets stuck. I thin out the tip with the bit too. I wipe away the dust, always cleaning so I can see better. On this nail, I switch bits and finish the cuticle area with the cylinder bit to give it that natural finish with zero product touching the skin. We do a really thin little French for the nail art. We work it in a C shape to keep this acrylic overlay looking even more natural. The French has to be symmetrical because we're working with an open tip. The client's nail shape is a square to really intensify the result. We finish with a top coat for an even prettier result. It's always so important, a good quality top coat. I flash cure it in the lamp. Then I hydrate the client's skin. The products always leave it a little dry, so it's always good to give it some hydration. I never let my client leave with a finger full of oil. With a lint-free wipe, I do a light surface cleanup, leaving it just hydrated, and I deliver this gorgeous, symmetrical maintenance, zero nails flipping up.